Hello there, this is Enayat Meer with my SCCM 2012 R2 installation video. This video will include installation and also configuration about SCCM server, and I will fulfill all prerequisites for this video as well. So here you are looking at this screen. That screen will explain what is going to happen actually after this video or within this video series. So I have just demoted a Windows 2012 R2 backup domain controller and decided to create a configuration manager server from that domain controller, so which is no more domain controller. As you may have watched in my previous video, I renamed this server LMSSQL, which I am going to use as a configuration manager server, and this server will be a member of lms.com domain where the host name is MCSA. So that is my Active Directory domain controller, lms.com, and I have also increased the memory of my configuration manager server from 4 GB to 8 GB. Then I have increased my SQL server, which I am intending to have LMSSQL. That host I just built and it's ready to go, but I did not install SQL on it, but I will install SQL server on that host. And also that SQL is also running 8 GB memory. My configuration manager and SQL, they both have 8 GB memory and 4 processors. I will install SQL server actually as a separate instance on this third computer during my video demo. I will have one Windows 8.1 client, one Windows 8 client, and I will have one Windows 10 client, few Windows 7 client computers and some servers, and I will use them as SCCM client. I must also need to install followings on LMSSQL in my video demo, as we are building this SCCM environment from scratch. .NET Framework 3.5 features with all sub features, and 4.5 and bits and remote differential compression and IIS. During the installation I will show you the features of IIS, what we need, and I also need to extend my AD schema, Active Directory schema, on my lms.com domain, and also need to add a required container in ADSI edit under system that you will see during my demo. So I'm continuing here showing you what I'm going to perform during this demo. So this demo is a kind of overview, but during that overview I'm going to show you my setup as well. So currently you are looking at my MCSA host computer running lms.com Active Directory domain, as you can see, and I have all other or most of the other virtual computers on. This is my intended SQL server. So this is a work group part of a domain. Actually now I just joined to the domain, but this will be my SQL server. As you can see that I have 8 GB memory on this server, and I do have 4 processors. So this is the name of my host computer, LMSSQL. I am putting here a note on the side that this SQL server is running this much memory, and this is my LMSSQL, and this will be my main system center configuration manager server. This server will host a configuration manager console. So, and then you have this background, which you can see that a Windows 7 client computer. So I am also using Windows 8.1, Windows 8. This is my Windows 8.1. A few virtual machines are on, few virtual machines are off. So you will see during the demo. And I also have this note. This note will actually explain to you what was the situation and what is the situation now and what is going to be, because we are in other words at the bottom where we have no configuration done yet. All I have is my DC domain controller lms.com on my host MCSA. Then I have the second host which is a part of that domain now. Then I have my third host, a SQL server, which is a part of lms.com domain. So this is the situation here. So I am showing you my Active Directory where I am going to create my all required accounts for SCCM, System Center Configuration Manager 2012 R2, which is the version I am going to install. So I just met all prerequisites and I increased the amount of memory and I set up the way it's supposed to be, but I did not install any feature on any of those two servers. My SQL is ready to go. I have my features and roles, whatever is required actually on my configuration manager server. It is ready to go, but I want to do all together actually, and I want to show you exactly how it works. So take this video as a demo or configuration video, which is showing you what will be going to happen actually, what I'm going to do it. This is my resource monitor where I'm showing you my CPUs or processors. So I have here CPU 0, CPU 1, CPU 2 and CPU 3, and that indicates that either way on my SQL server or on my configuration manager server I am using same amount of memory, which is, as you see in my document, 8 GB. Now it was 4 GB. So I'm mentioning here that I built another server which is LMSSQL. I will install SQL 2012 on that, and also will have a SQL Server Management Studio. So then again, these servers are already part of the domain. They already joined to the domain, supposed to be a domain members actually. So we are going to work on these 3 computers as 3 servers. One is running lms.com domain and the other one is I'm intending to have a SQL server. The third one will be my configuration manager. So this all will be done in my live videos from scratch. The environment will be as good as required for a perfect learning environment that can be used in a dev environment, QA, production later on after testing successfully. So I would always suggest that you guys have to test everything first in QA or dev environment when everything is good, and then you can move on to the production. So I'm running a winver command to have a Windows version which is Windows 8 or Windows 8.1. The other end I have my other virtual environment where you will see I have Windows 10 also. I have couple of work group servers, and I will join them to lms.com domain, so they will also become part of this network. When I discover network boundaries during my videos, my future videos, you will see that in that boundary I will pick up a subnet where I will show you all of my demos. So here I am also explaining about my Active Directory schema. So this schema actually I will extend through my configuration manager DVD because that is a part of that installation. It is optional, but I want to get the benefits of all configuration manager installation by extending the schema. So again, my domain, keep in mind you have one domain lms.com, a single domain forest, and then I have a one member server that will become a SQL server, and the third one will be a CFG configuration manager that will actually become System Center Configuration Manager. So here I am showing you my AD SI edit window where I will go and actually have extra container under system. But this was just overview, and just keep an eye on that one. and you had one video before, and this is my follow-up video, and then you have a series of videos, a few more videos you're gonna see. But I hope that this will be very helpful, and I will see you in my next video, which will be video 3. And thank you.